Hello everyone and welcome back to Ultimate Fox Simulator. And we are here with Chaya and her new mate, if I can actually find where he went. There he is. And I think the first thing we're going to do is change his name because this doesn't quite fit with the name theme we've been going for. And I think we'll go ahead and switch to him here. And we should make sure we take this quest too, so let's real quick have him see what Chaya's quest is. And we can find the golden eggs. Okay, sure. And we're going to go ahead and change his name, though. So I think we come here to do that. There we are. And we're not going to call him Fireheart. We're going to call him Adar. Oops. Adar. I think probably it's pronounced Adar. I'm not actually sure how it's pronounced, but that's what we're going to call him. That is Hebrew, and, well, it's Hebrew. It's got meanings in different names. It has a Hebrew meaning. It has, I think it has a Syrian meaning. It's got a lot of different meanings, and some of you guys were saying it means fire, but it also means noble, and I don't know, I just feels a bit fitting for a leader of a Fennec Fox pack. So let's see here. I think that is the only quest. Yeah, so we have the golden eggs, and we'll actually have to leave the desert to get them. That'll be kind of interesting. But first things first, we need food, we need water. And speaking of that, we talked about Fennec foxes and their diet a little bit, and I actually didn't know too much about them prior to this. But it turns out they're actually omnivorous, and so they'll eat plants, they'll eat small animals, they'll eat rodents, they'll eat reptiles, eggs, insects, basically anything small they can get their paws on. That is okay. That's another noteworthy creature to talk about in a moment here. But yeah, so the other really cool thing about Fennec foxes that I learned that I did not know is that they actually have a special adaptation where they really don't need to drink a lot of water. In fact, they can survive long periods of time without drinking water and survive just off water they get from their food or whatnot. And that's due to a special adaptation in their kidneys, which apparently allows them to live off of restricted water. So that's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of camels in some ways, although camels, it works a little differently for them. But again, a desert adaptation to allow an animal to not have to drink as much water. Now, you can see our water bar is going down. This game doesn't replicate that, so we're going to go get a drink of water before we end up dying of thirst. So let's see here. That looks like some kind of cat over there. I think that might be a bobcat. So yeah, is there only one? Because if there's only one, then I think we could probably take it on, actually. I think we'll go ahead and challenge it and see if we can get it. Okay, oh, it's only level 2. We should be fine. Yeah, it's not all that strong compared to us. There we go. And, I don't really think, Fennec foxes don't really coincide with bobcats. Like, bobcats are North American. But they might, I don't know what cat species live in the desert there, but I did look up, because last time we ran into an African wild dog, and I did look that up because, and because we leveled up, we got our water intake up. That's good. But because we, last time bumped into an African wild dog, I wanted to check on that and see if they actually could coincide, and the answer was a little bit surprising. So, Fennec foxes live in the northern part of Africa. They live in the Sahara Desert, and most African wild dogs do live farther down towards the middle of the African continent, in the more savanna-type regions. But there is, apparently, they have been known to be found somewhat within the range of the Fennec fox. There are a few places where it overlaps. So in certain regions, it is possible for a Fennec fox to interact with African wild dogs, but it's pretty uncommon. The map I was looking at did not show a lot of overlap, so it seems like there is a small chance they could interact, but it's not very likely. So we may see a lot more African wild dogs in this series than the average Fennec fox in real life would ever see. So, but it is interesting. I was surprised that there'd be any overlap at all, because as far as I knew, African wild dogs lived further down in the continent. But yeah, you learn new things every day. And yet again, it rains. This is a very, very rainy desert. Much more rainy than most deserts in real life, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's a tornado. Okay, that is not supposed to happen. Is it getting closer? It's right over there. That's not supposed to happen in the desert. Oh, goodness. That's maybe not the most realistic thing in the world. I don't even know if they have tornadoes in Africa. I've never heard of it. You mostly hear about tornadoes in North America, and I heard about one in Japan, I think, and maybe rarely in Europe. I mean, the conditions sometimes could be right. I guess if the conditions were right, but generally that doesn't happen outside of the middle of North America. Well, it looks like we're going to have to venture into the Arctic, which will be a little bit interesting because these guys are certainly not. They're certainly really not made to be in the cold. They're made to be in the heat, and that's it could be a little bit interesting. In real life, I don't think a Fennec fox would do too well in the Arctic. I have a feeling that they would not last very long because the Arctic is very cold, and Fennec foxes are adapted for the desert, so they have pretty short fur. They have those huge ears, which the purpose of that is actually to draw heat away from the body so that they can get rid of it more easily. That's why you'll see a lot of the desert-dwelling creatures will have leaner builds, larger ears, etc. If you follow our niche series, they even added that trait in there because that is an adaptation you see in a lot of desert creatures. They'll have larger ears to help heat leave the body more easily. Whereas if you look at an Arctic creature, like an Arctic fox, then you're going to see a lot smaller ears, and in fact, they're going to have much smaller extremities in general. They are going to have a big fluffy tail. They're going to have a lot of traits that are adapted to helping them live in the cold. So in real life, I'm pretty sure you would never see this happen. But this isn't real life. This is Ultimate Fox Simulator, and in Ultimate Fox Simulator, the world is a lot smaller than it is in real life. So let's take a look at our map, and I think as we clip the camera through the bottom of the world, okay, we've just got to go up here, and we should be able to turn around and climb over into the Arctic area. That's thunder. Have we ever heard thunder in this game before? I don't know that I've actually heard thunder in this game before. Let's see if we can get up this way. I'm going to let our stamina go up. There we go. I don't think we're going to actually... Oh, we might get up. Yeah, we can get up here, I think. Oh, maybe. Maybe. If we go sideways, we might be able to do this. There we go. We can get to the top here. And this should be the path through, I believe. There we go. We should be able to get out of the desert here. Adar should be following us. Hopefully. He's keeping up okay, I hope. But let's get these mushrooms here. And then we'll head... Oh, there he is. Okay. Then we'll head to the other side here and see if we can perhaps find our way out. Or find our way into the Arctic. Out of this woods and into the Arctic. Actually... Let's see if maybe we should gather up the woodland ones first. Yeah, because this one's pretty close here, and the other one's not far away either. What? What is that? What is that? What happened? I'm not even sure what that noise was. We'll see if we can find the golden eggs over here. And it's kind of fitting that it's golden eggs, too, because that is one of the things that Fennec foxes will eat. Is that... What's up there? Is that... That's another fox. That's a red fox by the looks of it. In fact, that looks a lot like Arion, so let's not go mess with her, because if that did turn out to be Arion, she's not too keen on intruders. So let's avoid her there and not mess around with her. She could be a little bit cranky if we intrude on her territory, but we'll see over here. So we should be actually... Oh, we're actually almost right on top of it. We did need to go this way anyway. So let's run over here, and we should be able to just find the egg pretty much right up here, it looks like. Right over here, probably. Let's look here just a little bit further this way. Okay, so I guess it's probably over this rise. Right here. Oh, of course, right by the bear. That's fantastic. Well, Chaya, you may have to be a little bit careful here as you sneak in to gather this. You might have to use your small size to be a little bit stealthy and gather up these eggs. Oh, that was not good. Nope, 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 nope. That's a nope. That is a massive nope. This is the opposite of what we were hoping for. Let's see if we can evade him. I think it might be easier said than done, though. Maybe if we go up this hill. Oh, okay. If we jump up this hill, is he still... Oh, he's right there. Okay, run! Oh my... What? No. Oh gosh. And I'm actually stuck. Oh, this is fantastic. I could use a bit of a hand here. Okay. Oh man. Okay, we need to fight if we can. Okay. Can you take out this eagle? Oh man. They're both just attacking. Okay. Oh no. This is not gonna go well. Oh man. Wow. That was fantastic. Okay. Well, we're not going to penalize them too severely for that at this point in time. We'll give them a few episodes to settle in. And, okay, so Adar's still resting, but now we've got to get out of the desert again. Great. Great. Well, we're not going to penalize them too severely since this is only the second episode, but once we get a few episodes in, and especially once we have little baby foxes, then we'll start being a little bit more careful with the no deaths there. That's an African wild dog. We're not going to mess with that. We're just going to avoid this time, especially since Chaya is alone. Adar is still hurt and needs to rest up a little bit more. Oh, man. I hate the eagles because they come out of nowhere, and it takes forever for anything to lose aggro on you in this game. So that's one of the things I'm definitely not so keen on, is how long... Oops, oh, we need to go back this way. Okay. How long it takes for anything to lose its aggro, because in a lot of cases, there's almost nothing you can do, because these things will chase you all the way across the map. Let's actually see, because Chaya has leveled up quite a lot. Let's give her some dexterity. That boosts her speed, and we can use Mark of the Wolf to increase attack damage, and we'll boost its effect. And is there anything else we can get here? Oh, we can. So generally the first thing we get is the quick healing. And so with that said, we'll make sure we get that in because that would have helped us and given us a bit of an extra chance there. So generally I'll probably wait until those abilities are a little bit more developed before we start implementing the death system, because that'll give us a bit more of a fair chance, because there really wasn't anything we could do. We ran away from the bear. It still chased us. Basically, if something big locks onto you in this game, it's almost instant death, and so unless you have enough abilities to be able to defend yourself against it, which, in all fairness, I don't think a Fennec fox would be doing too well against a bear in real life. I think that'd be a very one-sided battle, but because this is a game and we're going to want to continue to follow the stories here, we're going to be a little bit more lenient and a bit more forgiving than perhaps real life would be. Oh, come on. Are we... Nope, we're not quite there. Okay, so we've got to keep going this way. It's going to be up this slope, actually. So, oh, come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right. We got to get up this slope here, and this is where we'll see that. And it looks like Adar is almost back. We've just got to go a little bit farther. Oh, man, it's so tricky to climb up here sometimes. But he's got about a minute left before he'll be ready to return, and hopefully we can have a little less trouble with finding the egg that time, because or this time, because that was very unfortunate. I was thinking the bears generally don't aggro on you right away. Like, it takes a little while before they're going to be able to see you in most cases, but I guess that was just a little bit closer than, and I guess he happened to be looking in our direction, so I guess he was just a little bit too close. Again, I wish that this rain would actually restore our thirst, because that'd be really nice. But with that said, it doesn't seem like it's going to, so we've actually got to find some food around here somewhere too. And let's see if we're heading the right way. We are pretty much heading the right direction. If we could get something that would fill up our experience bar, that would do it too. Oh, there are some mushrooms, so let's see if we can eat some of these maybe, and that'll boost our food bar just a little bit. It actually seems to do a decent amount. I didn't think it did quite that much, but it seems all right. It's mostly just going to be the water now that's going to be an issue. So let's make sure we find our way over here. Hopefully all those nasty predators have gotten out of the way. And okay, those are just ravens. That's fine. These guys actually will run away from us. Let's eat first and get our food up, get some experience in if we can. And then we'll go ahead and collect up these golden eggs. There we go. Now we've got to find some water because this game does not accurately replicate the Fennec fox's ability to go for long times without having to get a drink. And so we'll just have to roll with that. It looks like there is a river right here though, so we should be good. As long as nothing traps us down here. That's another big danger is the rivers. Sometimes stuff traps you in them. There's a moose over there too. And if you get trapped in a river, it's really, really hard to manage to escape whatever might be chasing you. Okay, Adar's back. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go this way and see. So the next golden eggs are right over here. We won't get the Arctic ones this time, and they might move around between episodes, but we'll see if we can do that in the next time. Oh, come on. Let's get out of the water. There we go. And we'll head this way and just see if we happen to be able to get these eggs too before the episode is up. So again, we were a little lenient this time with our no death system because it's very easy to die when you're first starting out, and especially when you're really low level, it can be easy to die, and so we're going to give them a little bit of a chance and be a little bit forgiving in the beginning, but as we get further along, we're going to be a little bit less lenient, and we'll start making them actually have to work to make sure that everyone is okay in the end. So with that said, we're going to keep moving this way. And I think if we keep heading in this direction, we should run into it pretty quickly here. I don't think it'll be too long before we end up getting over here to the eggs. Let's go ahead and we'll have a quick little mushroom snack here. Did I just hear an eagle? I think I heard an eagle, but it might have been in the distance. All right, we're just going to run for it. I think if it was an eagle and it was after us, it would have caught up to us by now and we'd be in a lot more trouble. But I'm not taking any chances. I'm not sticking around near an eagle if I can do anything about it, even if a lot of the time they still do chase you down. We just are probably going to have to up our speed and our stamina. What's that? Those are boars. Okay. They will attack us, I think, but they shouldn't be able to take us down unless they all swarm us. So if we keep our distance, we can avoid them, and I think we'd be able to handle ourselves even if they did come after us. But we just need to keep working on boosting speed and stamina if we possibly can, because that'll enable us to get away from other animals more easily. And I also want to work on getting Mark of the Cheetah when we can, but we need to be up to level 10 to be able to do that. And so once we unlock that, I think that'll help quite a bit. Where are the eggs from here? Okay, oh, they're actually right over here, it looks like. So we passed them a little bit. Please don't tell me they're in the river. Are they in the river? I bet they're in the river. Okay. Oh, I see them down there, I think. Yep, they spawned underwater. Why do they do that? It's so hard to be able to get them when they're underwater. Although hopefully this will be shallow enough so that we will actually be able to get it. Let's have a mushroom while we're here. And then we'll see if we can jump in and hopefully collect these. If we get right over top of them, yes we can. Okay, so that's good news. We didn't actually get experience from that, but we're getting closer to leveling up and getting to probably level 10 is a good starting point for, because that's when we get the Mark of the Cheetah. And so, have we leveled up since? I don't think so. No, we're still level 6, but if we look at it's this one. If we look at our roars, we can get Mark of the Cheetah at level 10. And so that'll be what I kind of want to have before we'll start doing any kind of a permadeath system. So, oh, nope, nope, nope. And this is precisely why, okay, we've got to, okay, if I growl, yes, we took it out. Oh my goodness, finally, we're getting to be able to fight back against the eagles. So for now, though, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here for today, I think, because it is about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.